What's up guys, Hyun here. I'm supposed to be doing a reaction video today so I have something to upload before I edit something. But honestly, I didn't even know that Zenless Zero released a new kit for Ellen Joe. Basically like the details, not like the of course not the special program. But they released a details about her and we're gonna see it through because honestly, I'm very excited about Ellen buff because I've been an Ellen fan day one. Look at me. By the way, look at this pillow right now on the screen that you are seeing right here. I made this graphic like day one from the very first of the I played the game when I saw Ellen. Ellen Joe is the reason why I'm so excited about this game. The first time I see her, yeah, I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna play this a lot. Like Ellen is like literally the one who pulled me from Zenless, and honestly, I didn't left until then. I'm still freaking loyal about this girl. Even though I suck at playing her, I'm still freaking loyal. I'm still freaking loyal. Okay? I freaking love Ellen Joe. Anyways, subscribe and like and comment down below what you think about the new Ellen buff that they just saw. And yeah, like I said earlier, we're just gonna go and look at the details because I literally haven't seen it yet. I saw some of like the animation for it, but I didn't see like the details. I know they have some fairy new moves and stuff, but hey, you know what? Without further ado, let's just go into it. Okay? Okay, let's see this new Ellen power up. Agent record updated. Ellen is a DPS agent who can move nimbly across the battlefield when the roaming state. He can unleash charge scissor strikes to deal ice damage to enemies. And then I think this is like the summary. Yeah. After the 2.0 update, Ellen can enhance her combat abilities by unlocking her latent potential, gaining the new basic attack Icy Blade and basic attack Glacial Blade Wave, increasing her team composition flexibility. Her passive mechanic also have been updated to provide her damage output with a significant boost. So it seems like my Ellen Joe finally woke up. She's not lazy anymore. She's gonna literally, he said, you know what? The community has been blaming me for being weak. Okay, time to lock in and actually time to wake up. Okay? Like, Proxy, bring me the coffee. Come on. We need to wake up. That's basically what she's saying. And, oh my god. Thank God, Zenless Zero. And now that this happened, now that they did it for Ellen, and they really care about like the very first character that they released, because honestly, Ellen Joe is so special. Like I said this before, a character that have a lot of like love and support from the devs itself, from the very first like day one. If you compare this character to any character or very first character from any gacha, you won't see the same care that it has even before like the buff. Okay, even before the buff, like they really care about Ellen. And now that like they started, literally Xanadu Zero started buffing the agents instead of like releasing new characters that can buff Ellen. They instead literally rework the kit for my girl. And I hope this sets an example, especially for other games. You know who I'm talking about. And I hope this strike the trend to actually buff gacha characters now, because we already been seeing a lot of buff character even from like hoyoverse. We all know from like Honkai Impactor, not really a lot of people know this, but on Honkai Impactor they actually buff characters with like same concept where you just need to click one button to upgrade them to like the new version of not Ellen but character, basically like 2.0 version of this character, you know. Okay, you know what, without let's stop yapping. Let's actually look at the kit now. After version 2.0 update, Proxy can own Ellen and can participate in Shark Frenzy event. Head to event page, click the activate potential button to instantly activate enhancement. I think this event is gonna be like permanent in the game. We already know this. Okay, I think this is the notes. Yeah, this is the details. Proxy who have obtained agent who can't participate in this event directly after 2.0 update. Proxy who do not have agent Ellen cannot participate in this event. Oh, so Ellen skippers, sadly you won't experience the new Ellen Joe, the lock-in Ellen Joe. So hey, too bad guys, too bad. Make sure you pull for her next time. After successfully activating her potential, Proxy can check the details of Ellen's new skill in her agent skill interface. Okay, so they're gonna give us like some, I guess, a rundown of her kit, basically. And then after activating her potential, a new toggle will be added to Agent Ellen's skills interface to control her new potential activation status. When enabled, the potential takes effect. When disabled, the potential will not take effect. Wait, so that means we can still use like old Ellen? Ooh, here's what I'm thinking too, because I wanna make a old Ellen versus new Ellen video. So this actually helps more because I'm supposed to be planning is like when 2.2 2.0 come out, I will like, play like the old Ellen without activating it yet, and then I will activate it after testing it. But now that they said this, okay, this is gonna be an easy content now because you can just click it on and off. Okay, this is good. Okay, let's see this new mechanic detail. Basic attack, Icy Blade. On the third hit of basic attack, Flash Freeze Streaming, EX Special Attack, Shark Nami Dodge Counter, Red Rock, and Assist Follow-up, automatically launch basic attack, Icy Blade, dealing multiple instances of ice damage to all enemies in large area ahead. It inflicts additional instance of ice damage against medium and large foes. Upon triggering the skill, Ellen gain a quick charge effect, reducing the charge time of dash attack, Arctic ambush. Basic attack Blade does not affect the branch or form of the original skill. Character is invulnerable by using. Oh my god! Thank God they added a anti-interrupt for this skill because the animation takes time. Okay, so this new attack or new basic attack Icy Blade is basically for like an AoE like long, big like beam. Not really beam, but you know what I mean. Like the hitbox of it is like a beam, a big beam basically. And I can see like this being good for Shiyu because for like the mobs. But I don't know how this gonna perform well with like big guys, especially like on Deadly Assault, like those like the last boss on Shiyu. The big guys. I don't know how is this gonna. I mean, it gonna help. It's gonna help for like a damage, but I wonder how it's like single enemy damage. How much it is, but we will see. We will see. We still don't know any details like about stats. They also added another basic attack, which is the Glacial Blade Wave. After third hit of basic attack, Flash for streaming, dash attack, Arctic ambush, and then like the dodge counter, then quick assist. If Ellen has flash freeze charges, basically like like the circles on the top of like the HP of Ellen. Pressing basic attack will launch basic attack Glacial Blade Wave, dealing ice damage. This skill consume 2 points of flash freeze charge. Oh, okay, so it's not 3, just like the her main attack for basic attack. Okay, then after use, it can link straight to the third hit of basic attack. Characters invulnerable. Oh my god, they added another anti-interrupt for this character. Wait, let's see the animation because okay, he did the scissors thingy and then so he did like the like getting the flash freeze dash and then scissor attack and then he fly and then I think it consumed 2. Yeah, it consumed 2. Instead of like just doing like the usual combo for Ellen, basically like clicking the basic attack again over and over to do like the spinny. So basically you can choose between 2. You should do like that, like the spinny attack, or this, like the flying attack. The difference is, I'm guessing like the original basic attack is much stronger because like it costs 3 flash freeze, but this one costs only 2 flash freeze, meaning it will be fast and you have anti-interrupt. And I wonder if they also increase the anti-interrupt for like the original basic attack spinny attack. But we will see when it got released. Okay, I think this is the last one. I think this is all just mechanic stuff, not really like full-on details about what they really added. This is just like the surface level, but honestly, all of these are insane already. Okay, this one is, I think, dash attack, Arctic ambush. After unlocking your potential when Ellen is charging dash attack, Arctic ambush gets hit by an enemy. He becomes immune to that damage and instantly complete the charge. Oh my god, finally. Honestly, there's one more big problem about Ellen's kit that people are having trouble about, and this is like the main one basically, because when you are dashing, sometimes when like enemy hits you like freaking Thanatos or something, he dash to you even though you're freaking fast as fuck. If Thanatos charge you basically cannot do anything because you will still get hit. So basically, if you are in dash attack, like going around and stuff, if you got hit, it will Ellen will parry it. Okay. So it's a nice way to do a parry. It's more complicated than Caesar. I don't know how it's gonna compare to Yushuan's parry also because Caesar and Yushuan's parry is more on like EX, but Ellen is more on like double tap dodge. And I wonder how's that gonna work because you know what I mean, like on her dash attack, like it takes like around 1 second to do it, but with Ellen and I think Hyun also from her animation, it takes only like half a second because literally you just need to click like EX to parry. And honestly, we will see when Ellen came out. I'm very happy that she has a parry, but I don't know how is it gonna work, especially for like there's a lot of mobs, a lot of like enemies are like attacking. I wonder how fast it is gonna activate on dash attack because like literally dash attack takes a long time to not take that not that long time, but a second to activate. Okay, I think this is like the updates on her stuff. Okay, core passive first. Okay, I asked Sol about this. Basically, Ellen Jo already have like 100% crit damage increase on her kit. I also checked earlier. Yeah, but the only different is they added this. Basically, they added more attacks that can benefit from the crit damage 100%. When Ellen launches a charged scissor strike during dash attack, Arctic ambush, or consume flash freeze charges to activate basic attack flash freeze streaming, the skill's crit damage is increased by 100%. The above effect also applies to chain attack, ultimate basic attack, AC blade, and basic attack Glacial Blade Wave. So yeah, basically they added more Ellen's attack, like chain attack ultimate, to like benefit from the crit damage, 100% crit damage. Because honestly, when I saw this, it's like to like I said, and I think Zone Zero does also knew this. When this core passive, I didn't even like look at this core passive because honestly, it's so old. Like how it is like very old school. Not really old school. How should I say this? Like very not comparable to any other DPS because even though it like crit damage increase, like the skills crit damage increase by 100%, but it's only limited to like the skill, and it's so like basically you can only do one like rotation for Ellen, basically do like the spin attack to activate this. But now that they added like chain attack, ultimate basic attack, ice blade, and basic attack glacial blade, especially for like the two new basic attack, this is very helpful, honestly, thank god, because like her chain attack and her ultimate deals a lot of damage, but even though it deals a lot of damage compared to all of her kit, its multiplier is still not enough to be compared to any other DPS that we got right now. And thank god they added this. And I wonder how she's gonna compare to any other DPS. Of course, she's not gonna be tier 0. Let's be honest here. She's just they just updated her kit to make it to make her keep up with the current Xanadon Zero state, because we all know Xanadon Zero has been getting hard lately, but not that hard. You can still like clear it easily, but more on like it's not the same anymore. It's not like the 1.0 1.1 state of endgame anymore. It's more harder now because as time passes, of course endgame is gonna it's gonna get harder and harder. So people that are still cannot clear the endgame, make sure you be patient and build your characters properly instead of just going straight into the endgame, because endgame is supposed to be the last thing you should think about. I'm always gonna say this every time I mention endgame, but yeah, it's supposed to be the last thing you think about, so don't think too much about it, okay? Don't think too much about it. Okay, so I think the last one is the additional ability Rising Storm. Basically, this is like the updated version of her, triggering of her like additional ability. Oh my god, finally, because Ellen Jo additional ability is so limited to ice and Victoria housekeeping. Yeah, it makes sense for Victoria housekeeping and ice. It makes sense, yes. But honestly, like it's so outdated now. Especially with like the characters that we have in the game, like with the release of Lighter, with the release of Trigger. We have a lot of good stun characters that released recently that will be good to use for Ellen, but we cannot use it without using the slot 3 to accommodate to her additional ability or Ellen's conditional ability, because her additional ability is so good, but we cannot use it. So basically what we like the basically the staple for like Ellen Joe team is to add Sokaku on her team or Lycon, like, or like basically like the ice characters or ice characters support that we got right now, basic only Sokaku and freaking Lycon. And now that they added a stun activation for like additional ability, now we can use Lighter like freely now, and there's gonna be more team comps that we can use. We can finally use Trigger, we can finally use Shingy for those people that have her. And honestly, this is a big dubs for people that got stunner agents, especially the upcoming stunner. I wanna try Ellen Joe with Chufufu, because from what I know, Chufufu also increase crit. I forgot if it's crit damage or crit rate, but I will look into this more because I'm kind of slow right now. I just woke up. But yeah, this is all the Ellen buff that we got today. Honestly, I'm very satisfied. They didn't make her too overpowered. They only made her kit I guess more easy to learn. Not easy to learn, but easy to use. Giving it more comfortability, especially giving like the new skills invulnerability. Not invulnerability, but vulnerability. Oh my god, I cannot talk. But basically anti-interrupt. They added like two new basic attack or an animation that have anti-interrupt too when it is activated. And I think they also they also updated the old skills, which is like the roaming state attack, and then it can parry now if like if enemy attack you in the roaming state. So that's a good stuff also. Basically giving more Ellen Joe a survivability option on her kit, which is it's good enough for me, because honestly those are the only things that need fixing. And also thank god they also updated her limited for passive and also like her additional ability, because those are like literally like it's a good stuff, but it's very limiting, especially for like old Ellen. But now for the new Ellen, we're gonna have more team cons for her. We can use a Lighter now, thank god. And yeah, all good for my Ellen Joe. And yeah, also I wonder if they also change anything about her stats. Honestly, I want them to change something on the stats, because her multiplier is not really good anymore, or not good comparable to any other DPS. So I just hope they increase it a little bit. Not comparable, but at least close to the DPS that we got currently. Because even though she can still clear Shiyu and so her damage is still very underwhelming in a lot of stuff. Maybe it's just my build. You know what? It may be a skill issue. It's maybe like drive issue for me. But hey, it would be still good for them to, add some stats here and there. But you know what? And I have a good trust in the Zone Zero devs, especially what literally they did for Ellen. And I hope they do this to other agents too, like especially Grace, Nekomata, Soldier 11, Harumasa also. I hope they update Harumasa's kit. At least like give us UI indicators about how many Quibers are on the field, because those are just like annoying as fuck to look at. And then who else needs like buffing? I think those are the characters for now. I think Seth also needs some buff. I think they should also rework him, but I do wonder if they're gonna rework A rank characters, because honestly, they might not, because it's an A rank. I don't know if they really care about A ranks that much. Honestly, I don't know. But perspective, I feel like they added more A rank recently because on 1.6 we got Pulcra, and now on 2.0 we are getting Panginho. So yeah, they are giving us more A ranks lately. I wonder if it's gonna continue though. But hey, we will see, we will see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. For people that are watching here that always come to my live stream. Sorry, I'm not been live streaming lately. I'm literally very very busy, especially since I started editing with my clients and stuff. Very busy. I've been trying to juggling content creation and other stuff. I'm still very active with content creation, don't worry. But with the live stream, sometimes I cannot go and live stream myself. But I will live stream, I think, tomorrow. Basically, just doing the new event, like the flower event, because I'm very late about that. But hey, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. And I think I'm gonna see you guys, especially for your live stream also. The big live stream for 2.0. I'm gonna be very excited for that. I'm just very excited. I love Zone Zero. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye bye.